Hooray! It's day 13 or whatever of my 28-day vlogging challenge and my last full day here in Cape Town. I've had a wonderful time. It's really met all my best expectations of spending quality time with my uncles. In addition to that, my cousins, Kate and Nick, were here. It's the first time we've really spent any quality time together as adults. So that was really wonderful. Even better, I'm getting a chance to get back to posting and sharing some of what I've experienced here, I suppose. So the last time I posted, it was before I went up Table Mountain. I ended up going up there and just really recording home video. That's all it was. It's not worth including on here, but the experience of going up there was fantastic. I was concerned about the lack of views I was getting on my content, and when I came back, there was like a handful of views or less. But my thinking here is, can I return to Australia with the Elixir, to quote the hero's journey, my favorite story, right? Can I reintegrate and bring back the goodness from here? And I'm feeling like I'm doing well so far. So I'm looking at the intent of my vlog and my channel here being, I've got a clearer, although I'm stumbling for words right now, I've got a clearer idea to articulate. I help men get the most out of life, kill their dragons, get out of their own way, and live healthier and more peaceful lives. So that's something I worked on this morning. Came up with that. I'm thinking about the mind's ability, and specifically, in my experience, my ability to turn adversity into opportunity, right? To basically reverse things. And I know when I do that, it's a great skill to have. I've done that with our the fire was the losing the home. My response to that was the best indication that I've had of that ability and skill. I've also been working on this 30-day talking to camera challenge at the same time as trying to do a vlogging challenge, which is, and I'm also here on a holiday, right? So I put a bit of unnecessary pressure, you could say, on myself, but so be it. I don't regret that. I think it's the right thing I've done, and I'm benefiting from it. I'm just checking that this is all recording, because yesterday I recorded and the iPhone was out of memory, so that was a real frustration. Um, there's an expression that I was looking to see if it was real. It's an Afrikaans expression, which I thought was hira patat, but it's actually met die hele sak patats. I'm just writing it down here. It's basically come forward with a whole bag of sweet potatoes. So basically, as I understand it, it means that it's that's the bottom line, right? Going off on a bit of a tangent, I had made a script here of some ideas I wanted to express and be coherent with, but we're working on that. It's more about passion right now. This morning I searched on YouTube to see if there were any Australian male vloggers 40 plus, and I essentially found nothing. I didn't find much in terms of male vloggers 40 plus, taking out the Australian part. So to me, the question, I suppose, is that an opportunity? I think it is an opportunity, because I do have stories to tell and advice to share, and I think there's people who, like me, watch and consume YouTube and get a lot of information from it as a source of information, primary source of information, right? So I really believe there's a community out there, and that's what I'm looking to connect with. I found a channel, Rob So Far So Good, and I looked at his videos. One video's got 1.9 million views. I looked at some of the most popular comments. One said, "You are so engaging and authentic. Put more hashtags on this channel so you can attract more audience. Lots of us 55 plus crowd are looking for connection and wise counsel." And that got 2.3K likes. That's a lot of people, right? Another one said, "Older experienced people getting on YouTube and offering their advice is one of the best parts of social media." That got 4.8K likes. So I think I'm onto something, and the best part for me is that it's pure. It's me, and it's what I want to do and give without compromise. So I feel very excited about that. The more I think about that fire, it removes doubt. The 30-day talking to camera challenges really helped with some things like speaking slowly, removing ums. He encourages us to stand up and talk, but I just wanted one video I watched from Alexander the Create, which led me to the 30-day challenge, was to talk as if you're having a coffee table chat at a cafe, and that's why I'm sitting down here. I've also taken advantage of the fact that the sky was really grey. It rained a bit overnight here. It's the first day I've had anything but good weather in Cape Town. Good weather, and obviously it's cleared up to be a sunny day, and it's just beautiful now. So I'm taking the most of it, making the most of it while I'm here. Story of my life. So yeah, a little bit of concern about returning home, you could say, going back to Melbourne. Can I reintegrate with the goodness that I've got here, and how soon can I get back here to experience more of this? I still got that thing about this is my home, but in a way I don't feel the same separation. Obviously, being here that I felt before, it's a place that I can always come back to, I suppose. And it's great to come to my uncle's house here because it is a place I went to as a child, albeit only a few times because of the way we moved around. But also listen to stories from my uncle, both my uncles, and realize that they've moved around at least half a dozen times, probably closer to a dozen times in their life, including in their formative years when they were kids, and they've coped. And I've moved around. I've had two what I saw as significant moves in my life before finishing primary school and before finishing high school. I've always thought that was major stumbling block for me to have those things happen. And I realized that other people, it's really clear, other people in my family have had it far worse, I suppose, and they've done very well from it. So there's no need to have that as a crutch. Or yeah, enough said. I also did a really good exercise this morning about a train of thought, just keeping speaking rather than losing your train of thought. And I started off with blue because my aunt likes the color blue and I'm wearing blue. Blue's my color. Turquoise is my color for this year. And I kept coming back, and so I just kept talking words that led on from blue, and I kept coming back to purpose, kept coming back. I thought that was really interesting. Not surprising, but just how the unconscious delivered to me that I'm on track. I believe my purpose is becoming very clear to me, and hopefully I'm making that clear to you. So it's probably not as long as I thought I was going to talk. I think I've said all I need to say for now. So catch you on the other side. Have a great day. Thank you.